My Hebrew brothers and sisters, 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth, welcome back. This is your Moreh Yeshu Ben Uriah Israel, and we don't want to take this moment again to say thank you for your subscriptions, thank you for your likes, and thank you for your comments. Praise his name. Praise his name. We've been studying in Psalm 19, and last time we stopped at verse 12. Who can understand the errors of his ways? Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. So here is a request for Yahweh to cleanse us, as the king is asking, as David is asking Yahweh to cleanse. So in verse 12 rather, his errors here is the word shegia, and it's really an error. It's an error. It's a moral mistake. It means to cause to go astray, to deceive, to err, be ravished, sin through ignorance, make to wander. And my brothers and my sisters, is asking for cleansing here. Is asking for cleansing. Say, cleanse thou me from secret faults. Naga means to be empty, to be clean, Lord, whatever I have on the inside that causing all of the grief, but causing us not to be in fellowship with Yahuwah, is because we have basically turned away from Yahuwah's way. Yes, my brothers and my sisters, we have turned away from his ways. So, Nagia and Naga, to be empty, to clean. Praise his name. To become blameless. And this is what we need, my brothers and my sisters. A life that is blameless, to live holy in doing what Yahuwah wants us to do. Praise his name. Praise his name. In verse 13, he said, keep back thy servants, and thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from great transgression. Great request. This is a great request. I want you to look at the word here, presumptuous. Keep back thy servant from presumptuous sins. The word here is a two-letter word in the Hebrew. Zayd. Zayd. It is Zayn and Dalet. Zayd. And it means insolent. It means insolent. It means presumptuous. You know, presumptuous, an insolent person, a person who knows that the thing is wrong and then they go and do it. Insolent person. It's presumptuous person. And what he's saying here is that this person, this presumptuous person, he's a proud person. He's arrogant. He deals proudly. When he come presumptuously. And my brothers and my sisters, he is so, you know what? There's a term they used to use when I was a boy. When a person knows something is wrong and still do it, they say, you bare-faced. This is a Jamaican term, you bare-faced. That means, you know, you have no sense of, you know, understanding that what you've done, you know, you're not going to get through with it. You're not going to carry you through. You just acting as though the evil that you're doing, that, you know, you're high and you're big, I'm large, lofty, you know. I don't care what anybody do or what anybody say. You know, you're not going to tell me how to run my life. I do it the way I have it my way. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, presumptuous, arrogant person. And my brother, my sisters, that, you know, by permutation, I can't call the word, permutation. You know, the word here is zeed, you know, a primitive root, to seethe, figuratively, to be insolent, to be proud, deal proudly, presume, to come presumptuous, you know, that kind of sort, you know, that kind of person. And, you know, my brothers and my sisters, let me say this. He said here, in his request, he said, keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sin. We should know something is wrong, and we go and do it. In Romans chapter 6, I think verse 14, he said, for sin shall not have dominion over us. For sin shall not, why? Why sin shall not have dominion? Because he said we're not under the law, but under grace. But when they talk about the law there, it's not talk about Yahuwah's moral law. It's talking about the fact that Yahuwah has sent his only begotten son, Yahushua, to come to free us from the sin of law and death. The sin of law and death shall not have dominion over us, because we're not under that anymore. Yahuwah freed us from that. We are under his law. We are under his commandment. And we should walk accordingly. Then let them not have dominion over me. When they don't have dominion over you, it is a request to keep back thy servant from presumptuous sin. The things that I do, because I allow that man inside of me, that nature, inside of to rule over me. And let me do the things that do not bring glory to Yahweh. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. and let them not have dominion over me. The word dominion here is marshal, marshal. Mem, Shin, and Lamed. And what he's saying here, this word, my brothers and sisters, it means to rule. Sin shall not rule. Sin shall not have dominion over me. Sin shall not reign. The scripture says, let not sin reign in your mortal body to obey. No. Let it be gone away from us. To have dominion, to rule, to reign. That's what he's talking about there. To bear, to cause, to have ruling over, to have ruling, to have power over me. From a primitive root, to rule, to make or to have dominion, to, in other words, to become your governor. It rules, it have this ruling power, to have power over what is said here. Sin shall not have dominion over me. And then he said, let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright. Yes, my brothers and sisters, this should be the aim of all of my brothers and my sisters. All my Hebrew brothers and sisters, this should be our aim. To be upright. In other words, to be righteous. Look at the word upright there. Tamam. Tamam. It is tav, mem, and mem. Tamam. And what it's saying here is to be upright here means to be complete or finished. That is, I am complete in Yahuwah. I'm living an upright life. I'm righteous. Living holy, a set apart life. To be complete or to be finished. Finish. Accomplish. We talk about finish. You accomplish. Cease. Be clean. Pass. Consume. To have done. To come to an end of the old way of living. Take up the new way that Yahuwah lives in us. Living his life in us. No, we're not the old man. We are the new man. The newness of life. Praise his holy name. My brothers and my sisters, this word comes from a primitive root, means to complete, in a good or bad sense, literally, figuratively, or intransitively, as follows. Accomplish. Cease. Be clean. Pass. Consume, have done, come to an end, have an end, or to make an end, or to, come to the full. Be all gone. Praise his name. Be all here. Make perfect. Be spent this summer. To show thyself upright. Praise his name, upright. Be wasted, whole. He said, then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from this great transgression. Innocent here, the psalmist used the word innocent here means empty and clean, or clean. Naga, empty or clean. To be empty, to be clean, to be acquitted, and all together be blameless. To be cleansed, cut off from the evil, now living something new. We are clean now. We are clean now because of our fellowship and relationship with Yahuwah. And Yahuwah is holy, so therefore we have to be holy. So we make clean. Means to be, that we come from a primitive root to be made clean. Literally or figuratively by implication, and in an adverse sense, to bear, extirpated, acquitted altogether. Be blameless, cleansed. Praise His holy name. We're free. We're guiltless. And remember, tell my brothers and my sisters, if we do the things that do not bring glory and praise to Yahuwah, we're going to be punished. We won't go unpunished. So we need to make sure that we're utterly clean, we're wholly clean, complete before Yahuwah. Praise His name. They talk about the great transgression here. Is a word pesha. And what is saying here is that then, this is what it said, then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Pesha it just means transgression. Missing the mark, you transgress. Pesha. And what it's saying here is, we want to stop rebelling, We want to stop sin. We want to stop transgress. We want to stop trespass. The word comes from pasha, means a revolt. National, moral, or religious rebellion. It's sin. Transgression, trespass means to offend. We get to this position now where we become a rebel. We revolt, like stepping back, from a primitive root identical with pasa, through the idea of expansion. Want to, expand, to break away from from just authority, the authority that Yahuwah has over us. With trespass, we apostatize, And so, how do we do it? We start quarreling, getting upset with Yahuwah about something, that we have no reason to do, offend. We become a rebel. We become revolting in our attitude. And so we transgress. And we become a transgressor. In verse 14, he said, let the word of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable into thy sight, O Yahuwah, my strength and my Redeemer. We're going to go over a little bit over 20 minutes to finish this one verse. Amer is the word here. means speech. Let the words or the speech. Word means speech or word of my mouth. It is Aleph, Mem, and Resh. Amen. And here is said, the word answer, appointed unto him, saying the speech, the word from Amma. And something said, answer to appoint, a vouch. So, people boast of self and call to certify a challenge, is what it is. It's a primitive root to say with great latitude, answer, point, about, to bid the boast self, to call, certify, to challenge, to charge, to command, or a commandment, commune, consider, declare, demand, desire, determine expressly, indeed, the name, plainly promise, publish, report, my brothers and sisters, to say something again, still supposed to talk or to tell or the term, that is, thing, in speech, utter, verily, yet, the word is used, the word is used in a great latitude. But he said, the word of my mouth, the word mouth there is pe. Pe. It is two Hebrew letters that make up this word. It is pe and he. Pe and he. And he said, let the word of my mouth. The word mouth, this word, simple mouth. It is according as appointed, as a center, color, commandment, its edge, end. From pa'a, the mouth, as means of blowing, whether literal or figuratively, particularly speech, specifically the edge portion or side, adverbially with preposition, according as, into, after appointment, assent, color, commandment. And, it's a sentence, third sound, speech, the word spoken, talk, tenor, two-edge, wish, word. It said, and not only said, let the word of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Yahuwah, my strength and my redeemer. Ratson is the word acceptable here. Paul said, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of Yahuwah, that you present yourself, your bodies, a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable, alive and well, my brothers and sisters. Clean, acceptable, something that is worthy, right, in thy sight. O Ratson means goodwill, it means favor, it means acceptance, it means will of Yahuwah, my brothers and sisters. His will. Be acceptable, be delighted, desire, favor, good, pleasure, self, voluntary with us. Ratson from Ratsa means to delight, means specifically as shown, be acceptable, acceptance, delight, desire, favor, good, pleasure. Yes, my brothers and sisters, praise his name. And he said, O Yahuwah, my strength and my redeemer. God always to redeem, act as kinsman. And it's a Hebrew word, Ga'al is this gain it is Aleph, and it is Mem. No, Aleph, rather not remember, Lamed, I'm sorry, Lamed. Praise his name. So it is Gmail. Let's see here. It is Gmail. Oh. It is rather Gmail, Aleph, Gmail, Aleph, and Lamed. And the word meaning to redeem, or to act as kinsman. Praise his holy name. Praise his holy name. Acceptable. Desire, his favor, his good pleasure. Self is voluntarily well. It's good pleasure. Praise his holy name. He said, my strength and my Redeemer. Praise his name. In any wise at all, avenger, deliverer, next kinfolks, purchase. When a person redeems something, that they buy it back, they pay a price. Yahuwah, pay this price for us through his son Yahushua. And my brothers and my sisters, we were lost and undone, but praise his name. He shows such great favor in seeing us and coming to our rescue. Praise his holy name. He performed the part of a near-neck skin, kingsman, kingsfolk. He purchased us. He ransoms us. He redeems us. Praise his holy name. So my brothers and sisters, we come to the end of Psalm 19. We trust that this has been a blessing to you. And we pray that you will continue to walk with the King. But as you do that, my brothers and sisters, be a blessing to someone. Shalom.